Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody into the Sister Soul Care Circle. We are starting about a minute early. We have some housekeeping things to talk about. And my name is Angel, and I'm the Soul Healing Coach. And this is the Sister Soul Care live experience. This was not intended. We had intended to have our small little gathering as we always do at the Salt and Detox Oasis in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, with the fabulous Fabiola. And life happens, storms come through, literally two, trying to decide what they're going to do. We have our one of our wonderful facilitators, Janine, who is at her daughter's soccer game. And so we're wishing her well with that. But guess what? We have some wonderful, wonderful facilitators who are here with you today. We have the beautiful Nicole who is going to lead us through some breath work. Nicole is a healer in her own right. She has been trained, y'all, specifically in breath work and how it can heal your nervous system, your body, and help create space for you to live your life. We also have the beautiful, fabulous Reiki master and sound healer, Katrina, who is going to be with us today as well. And let me tell y'all something. You're in for a treat because these two wonderful, dynamic folks are going to be working together in the Pink Himalayan Salt Room. So I'm going to bring them on. I believe they are ready. Katrina, you ready? Awesome. There we go. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome into the space.
Hello, everyone.
So, I was just telling everybody a little bit about you both. So, Nicole, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself and what brought you to the Soul Care Circle? And then, Katrina, you do the same. And then I'm going to take us into the Soul Drop.
Well, everyone, my name is Nicole Figueroa, and Angel, thank you so much for that beautiful introduction. I'm honored. Wow, and just
You're
I want
so
to meet you.
welcome.
That was pretty amazing. Thank you. But I'm Nicole. I've been studying breath work with a company called Soma Breath for about 2.5, 3 years now. And Soma Breath, actually, they dive deep down into all the scientific facts about breath and how it helps us regulate our nervous system and what it's doing to our biology and how it's cleaning our blood. It's fascinating. I've never thought I would be a nerd for science, but here we are in my 40s, excited about science. And it's just so amazing on how the breath it it drives us in our everyday life. I mean, it depends. It tells us how we're going to be that day. If we're breathing heavy and fast, then we're going to have an anxious day. And if we're breathing cool, calm, and collective, and that's how our day will be. So keep that in mind always as you're breathing. If you're having a bad day, stop, regulate your breath, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, and let your troubles go. I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys.
So I am humbled, honored, and blessed to be here. My name is Katrina. And of course, as Angel said, yes, I am a Reiki master. I specialize in just letting the body do what it needs to do to heal itself. I've incorporated sound healing into my sessions over the past couple of years. And I just enjoy helping others, whether it's through energy work, whether it's through blending oils, blending herbs, that's just, I just enjoy being present and helping others. And so, yeah.
I have your oil.
Awesome. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. So, y'all just be gentle with us. Give us some grace. This is our first time working together, fully virtually together. And so, we just pray that this is everything that Spirit and Divine will have this to be for us, for our own personal healing and for yours. So, for the soul drop today, I know I told you we were going to plan something like an expressive arts thing, but Spirit took over. And so, we're going to follow Spirit with us. So, ladies, I am going to mute you all, and then I'm going to bring myself on the screen, and then we're going to go from there, okay?
See you later.
All right. So one thing is this: I dropped my card, so let me grab it.
She's good at
I got it. I got,
navigating crowds.
I got it. You know what? I don't know if I want to mute y'all because y'all are just giving me so much good feedback. I think I need you to stay here. Um, so for our soul drop today, I'm not gonna mute you yet. We're gonna do this. Let's because I miss seeing y'all, so we're gonna do it like this. So everybody's here. So when we do the Soul Sister Circle together, everybody's in this pink Himalayan salt room, or we meet in the front lobby before we get in there. And so I wanted to pull some cards today. If this is your thing, it's your thing. If it's not, just disregard this part of the retreat, okay? But so something I pulled today. This is from the Realist Oracle deck. And so today we're talking about breathing. And so we're saying breathe, we're saying remember, and we're talking about releasing. Breathe, remember, and release. And something that I know as a therapist, though this is not a therapeutic space, hint, hint, we have our DNA, we have our life experiences, and then we have what has come before us, which is in our DNA, right? We have things that we've experienced in our own personal lives, and then we have things that we create or multiply. And so when we have experiences, whether it's in our inner child or whether it's in our adulthood, we need to explore those things and we need to see how they work together and how we can breathe through them tonight and how we can let some stuff go. We want to be intentional about dropping into our soul seat and releasing the things from the past. But first, we have to remember them. And that's parts that we all run from. But we're going to be okay because this is a sacred, safe space. And we're going to hold on to it. We're going to remember it because our body keeps the score. That's not mine. That is a wonderful person's phrase from the counseling field. But we know that our body keeps the score. And so, what we want to be able to do is let our body know that it's okay to remember this. And then we're going to work through and release it. We're going to release it through the breath healing process. And then we're going to release it through the sound healing process. So let's take a deep breath in through our nose. We're going to take it in for 4 seconds. We're going to hold it in our throat chakra area, chest area for 7 seconds. And then we're going to exhale through the mouth for 8 seconds. So let's take a deep breath in through the nose and hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and exhale through the mouth. Make sure your legs are not crossed. Take a deep breath in and hold and release. Last deep breath in through the nose and hold that breath. And as you're holding that breath, see what comes up in your body or your memories that you need to release. And exhale out of the mouth. And now, while you're breathing your normal breaths, I want you to acknowledge in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, in your spirit, that thing, that experience, that process that you've been keeping trapped in the deepest parts of your soul. That thing that you are just holding on to for whatever reason. Because tonight we want you to be able to release and let it go. Breath work is amazing, and we're going to let the expert talk about that later. But while you're sitting holding this, something we did in our last group is we imagine a box. And so you know how boxes come in all sizes and shapes and forms? Well, sometimes we put things in boxes because we don't want to remember it. We put it in a box and we hide it. We tuck it in the attic or under the bed. You ever did that before? Yeah. So this is the kind of stuff we're talking about. Things that you have tucked and hid away. But we've got to go back and open the box because if we don't, we're not going to be able to heal. we're not going to be able to get to our next place because the other card we had said explore. And there's some exploring that our soul is requiring our bodies to do. And in order for us to have that exploration, we need to be free and as light as a feather to be able to fully be involved in that process. So just close your eyes for 1 second because you're in your own safe space. If you would take one hand and place it over your heart, possibly the right hand, the other hand, you're going to place it right below your navel. And it's almost right where your solar plexus, root chakra kind of come together. You want to put your hand right there and you want to hold it. And I just want you to take a deep breath in and talk to that part of your body as you exhale out. As you take this next breath in, breathe in safety and exhale fear. Breathe in self love and exhale self hate. And as you continue to breathe with your eyes closed, be intentional about those things that you have been carrying, those things that you need to release, those things that you are ready to just say, I'm ready to let this go. Because I promise you, to get to your next destination, we're going to have to leave the past in the past. Just breathe. We're going to have to accept our current situations and where we are in our life and acknowledge them so we can plan and move forward in our soul. Okay? So, in this process, we're going to go into the ending process with kind of dropping our heads down towards that hand that's on our heart. And you're going to say this phrase internally. Today, I choose to release from my heart. And you say what it is to yourself. Nobody else has to hear or know this. Today, I choose to release from my heart. Take a deep breath in and exhale. The next breath, as you continue to breathe your normal breaths, we're going to, as our hand is right below our womb, we're going to acknowledge today I no longer need to carry this, whatever that is. Today I no longer need to carry this. And we're going to add in one more word, because. We don't need to carry it, but only you know why. Continue to breathe in and out. Maybe your because is it's hindering you. Maybe it's keeping you from the next part of your life. Just breathe. Maybe it's keeping you from the love that you're looking for. Maybe it's the thing that's keeping you from making that decision spiritually of where you need to be. But whatever it is, today we're going to release it. Everybody take a deep breath in for me. Drop the breath. Deep, good. Deep breath in. Drop that breath. Deep breath in. And exhale. And just breathe. This is a moment where you can hold yourself a little tighter. Give yourself permission to move forward in the experience. And I am going to turn this experience over to Nicole and Katrina.
Hi, everyone. I want to talk to you a little bit about the breath. But before we get into the breath, I had this vision, this thought on the way here. And we are literally the dream that our ancestors dreamt. And that puts a responsibility on us for our children and for our children's children. We are going to be someone else's ancestors. So, what is that road? What is that legacy? What is that vision that you want to give them? What do you want to leave behind for them? And with every breath that we take on our day to day life, we pave that road, that path for them. It's necessary. And I believe that our breath, it's universal. The molecules that are in your lungs, in your body, was someone else a little while ago. Same with the animals that walk this earth, the trees that let go of the oxygen. It was in everything. We are all connected in some shape or form, regardless of what separates us in life. We are all connected, and we're still connected to our ancestors. Just like when we move on, our legacies will be still connected to us. And that's what makes life so great, so amazing, and mysterious. So, as we're going to be doing breath work, I want you guys to keep that in mind on what legacy, what do you want to leave behind for the next generation? So, we're going to be doing three-part breath work. We're going to be breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth for 3 rounds. And in those 3 rounds, again, we're going to be breathing in and out for a series of moments. And what this does, it actually harmonizes and synchronizes the rhythms inside of our physiology. And we want to breathe into our diaphragm. And to make sure we're doing that properly, just like Angel showed earlier, put one hand on your chest and one on your abdomen. And take a deep breath in and release. What hand comes up first? We want the hand on our abdomen to come up first. We want to breathe into our diaphragm. We want to expand it. And when we breathe in our lungs and release, in a sense, we're hugging our heart as well. We're exercising and massaging all of those amazing organs inside of our body. So we're going to be breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth for a series of moments. And then I'm going to guide everyone to take a deep breath in, hold, and squeeze your sphincter muscles. Those are the muscles that you would use if you had to urinate really bad. So we're going to take all of that energy, that oxygen, that dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, and endorphins that we just produced, all of these happy hormones in our body as we're breathing in a rhythm, and we're going to push them up through our spinal cord, up into our brain, our cerebral cortex, giving us a sense of bliss and peace and relaxation. And then around 30 seconds or so, I'm going to guide everyone to exhale all of the air from our lungs. And with your lungs completely empty, we are going to hold our breath. And what's happening here is that when you're holding your breath with no air in your lungs, your body starts to go into mayday, mayday, mayday. It thinks it's dying because no oxygen is coming in. But something amazing happens. All of the oxygen is in our bloodstream. It's starting to freak out. So it's going to the tissues and the cells that need it the most to thrive, to keep us alive. And when the oxygen is almost gone from our blood, something amazing happens. We start to wake up sleepy stem cells that are hidden all over our body, waking up, and they're going to where we need them the most. In a sense, we're awakening our own inner pharmacy that we all have inside. So again, 3 rounds of breath work, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, holding the breath in and holding the breath out. Now, if holding the breath out is too long and you can't push past that comfort zone just a little bit, it's okay to take a quick breath in and release and hold your breath. Now, if you can't hold your breath out, I won't go so long today. I know everyone's a little new to it, but we're going to hold it just a little bit past our comfort zone. So if you guys are all ready, sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. As Katrina plays these amazing sound bowls. Breathe right now with your normal breath as you would in your everyday life, and just relax. Feel the air circulate in through the nose and out through the mouth. Notice every sensation in your body as you breathe. And as we begin to breathe in a rhythm very soon, I want you guys to keep in mind your ancestors and what type of ancestors you would like to be and what's holding you back from that. So on the count of 3, I want everyone to exit all of the air from your lungs. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. And in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. 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 Keep breathing in that rhythm. Don't let it go. Keep breathing. The pattern is important. And as you are breathing, I want you to imagine a movie in your mind. And in this movie, you are in front of your ancestors. What are they saying to you? How do they make you feel? Where are you at in this encounter? Keep breathing. 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Where are you going with your ancestors? How proud are they of you? See them there holding you by your face, telling you how amazing and beautiful you are, and that you are everything they ever wanted and more. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing in the same rhythm and pattern. Imagine you're there with your ancestors and they're holding you by your hand, guiding you down a path. Where are they taking you? What do they want to show you? How are you getting there? The feeling you feel right now as you're holding their hand and walking down this path. Give that feeling a color. The first color that comes to mind. What is it? Every time you breathe in, breathe that color in. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing in the same pattern and rhythm. And as you're breathing in this color of that feeling, the way they make you feel, breathing in, imagine it as it's going in through your lungs, as your whole inside of your body is illuminating with that bright, beautiful color. We're getting ready and coming up on that first breath hold. So keep breathing. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Take a deep breath in. Hold and squeeze your sphincter muscles, sending all of that beautiful color and energy up. And exhale. Hold your breath with no air in your lungs. If you need to, take a sip in and exhale, going back to the breathless state. As you press pause on your breath, you press pause on your life just for a second, allowing your thought files to reassemble. And everyone's ready. Take a deep breath in, hold, squeeze, and release with the tone. As you hum, you're vibrating your vagus nerve. Go back to your normal breathing just for a second before we hit round 2. Getting ready for round 2. And exhale. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4. In. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Now play another movie in your mind. This time it's just you. Your ancestor is now gone and left you with all the wisdom, love, pain, strength, and sadness from her life or from his life. Is this something that you are carrying? Are you carrying their sadness? Are you still holding on to all their hopes and dreams? It's time for you to release it and let it go and pave your own path. Along with the pain and the hurts, they left you lessons, intelligence, strength. Carry that with you. It's time for you to pave a new path and release what they had to hold on to for so long. All that pain and sadness, I want you to give it a color. And when you exhale, see that color come out as you are still inhaling all the wisdom and love from your first color. 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing, keep connecting because they are still within you. What's holding you back from being you, your authentic self? See that vision. See that wall. And step over it. Break out. Break free. Be your own legacy. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 3, 4. See them smile down on you that you finally got it. You moved what was stopping you out the way, cleansing your path, clearing it out the way for the new generation to walk free. Keep breathing, keep connecting. As you're breathing in a rhythm, you are producing dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. All of these amazing happy hormones flooding your system. Breathe it in now. 2, 3, 4. Out. Everyone take a deep breath in. Hold, squeeze, let that ugly color out, that pain out with the tone. And hold your breath with your lungs completely empty. If you need to take a sip in, take a sip in, and let it out again. Staying in that low, intermittent hypoxic state. Whenever you are ready, take a deep breath in, hold, and squeeze. And release with the tone. And return to your normal breath just for a second. Getting ready for round 3. And exhale. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 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 Now, in that movie of you moving whatever was holding you back, envision now the new generation walking. How are you guiding them? What are you saying to them? Are you passing down similar lessons? Maybe a recipe, a bedtime story, maybe the need to hug every time they leave. How different have they grown up from you or from your parents and your grandparents? Are your ancestors proud? Are they excited to see your family lineage walking and sharing your name? In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. Keep connecting. Seeing your family's legacy's future. Proud of the path that you have paved. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. 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 It's time for a new color. How do you feel seeing your children, your children's children, walking in that path, in that light of happy, healthy lifestyle with nothing holding them back? Give that feeling a color and breathe it in. 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. Coming up on that last breath hold. Everyone take a deep breath in. Hold and squeeze your sphincter muscles, shooting that light up. And release with a tone. And hold your breath with your lungs completely empty. If you need to, take a little sip in and release, holding your breath again. Push past that comfort zone. So when you are ready, take a deep breath in, hold, squeeze, and release with a tone. And go back to your normal breathing just for a second. Know that your family is proud. I'm going to say a few phrases. Since you're home, you can say them out loud or in your mind. You don't owe the world your exhaustion. You don't have to keep carrying all their weight. You are allowed to just be. Say it with me. I don't chase peace. I choose it. I don't shrink to fit in. I stand in truth. I don't settle for less. I align with what's mine. I'm not avoiding the pain. I am walking through it. I don't fight for love. I flow in self-worth. I don't carry what's not mine. I release it. I don't chase validation. I know who I am. I don't dim my light. I let it shine. I don't perform to be seen. I exist boldly. I don't live in fear. I move in faith. I don't look back. I grow forward. I don't accept toxic. I demand respect. I don't silence my voice. I speak my truth. Take these words with you. Breathe them in and own it. Thank you for breathing with me.
As we continue to listen to the sound healing provided by Katrina, we want to thank you, Nicole, for that wonderful breath experience and breathing experience. The mentioning of our ancestors and them walking us through this life and what they're teaching us, and then what they're leading us to teach our own is amazing. It's amazing. And so, if anyone has any questions, this is normally when we go over into the discussion part, to give us a chance to kind of debrief about everything that we've learned. an experience, Katrina and Nicole. I would love to hear your experience while you were going through that exercise. I could see this male figure kind of holding my hand, walking me through this process and trying to lead me to the next space. And what I also noticed was myself in child form, kind of looking back, like, is this okay? Right? Like, can you lead me? But that acknowledgement and acceptance is what I took away from this experience. And the releasing of, I release fear. I release the carrying of fear. Anybody else want to share? Katrina, Nicole, can y'all hear me?
Barely. We're-
Y'all come back. Nicole, you got me over here feeling like I'm trying to be good, right? I'm trying to hold it together over here. Okay. But I can tell you this, okay? My foot feels better. My leg feels better. Before we came into the show, my foot was hurting so bad. It still hurts, but I can tell it's getting oxygen and the blood is flowing. So that's amazing. Um, but what was y'all experience as we were going through that? I know Nicole, I don't even know what you experienced while you're leading. I would love to know about that.
Well, Fabiola, you're sitting there. What were you experiencing? See if the volume.
Hey Fabiola,
Hello.
can you move or are you stuck to the wall?
I think she fell asleep.
I did.
Is there a button on the side, maybe?
Is her? Yeah. This is it.
We're trying to see if we raise the volume just a little bit.
Okay, I did. I pulled the volume up some. I can hear you.
Oh, we can't hear you. We can hear you very vaguely, softly.
Okay, let's see what's happening. Okay, is it still vague or can you hear me?
No, I don't think I'm. Okay.
Speak now.
Hey, can you hear me?
No.
Still can't hear you.
Still can you
Okay.
like
So
faintly?
Faintly. Okay, let's see something. I don't know what happened. Okay, is that better? Because my bars are all the way up.
So are ours.
Well, I don't know what's happening, but on the thing, I can see all of our levels are up. So I'm not sure why you can't hear me. Um, and I don't want to shout. I don't want to shout. So, can you hear me enough to explain your experience from tonight?
I can tell you whatever I was holding on to, I just feel lighter. I know that I took a nap for probably about 15 minutes. um I feel lighter. Um I can't explain it. I think, I went back and just thought about um, my mom and my grandmother, and and just things that I needed to work through before they passed away because they both passed away unexpectedly.
Uh-huh.
And I just feel a sense of release, a sense of peace
Okay.
right now. I don't know. I feel good.
Oh,
Can't
good.
explain it. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm so excited. Fabiola, I know you sleeping. Can you peek your head around? Can we see who we're talking to? Do you mind?
Hello, everyone.
Y'all, this is the wonderful Fabiola. She is the owner of Salt and Detox Oasis, which is a wonderful healing spa in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and it is a haven of oxygen and infrared light and pink Himalayan salt, and it's a life changer. It's a game changer. So if you haven't been by, go by and check her out. Katrina, what was your experience?
Um, Releasing the poverty mentality.
Hmm.
That is what that's what came up. Releasing, because I want my children and my children's children to inherit the riches, but I have to let go and stop trying to control. I have to release the poverty mentality.
Ooh.
That's what I have to do. That is what I've inherited, for lack of a better term. I am fully capable of excelling on this earth during this lifetime, and leaving knowledge, money, wealth to my children.
No shade is that.
I love that.
Okay. You went deep. Okay.
And trying to keep the rhythm with the breathing. I will have to go back and listen to all this, because I wasn't able to, between the playing and listening to Nicole, which I want to go back and hear everything that you were saying, because I found myself drifting into my own zone and not listening to your words. And so I'm not keeping up with the rhythm of the breathing. But I definitely want to go back and listen, and without doing,
I have to go back and listen too. I don't even know what I said. Honestly, no idea what I said.
I am checking all of our pages to see if there's any other questions or comments. Nicole, how was your experience in sharing with the Sistah Soul Care Circle, and what did you experience within yourself?
What was the last one?
What did you experience within yourself? Where did you go?
I definitely was walking with my grandmother and my great grandmother, and feeling the lack of not enough.
Ooh.
Not enough. It didn't matter how many hoops, even as a child, and how many hoops I've jumped through, and how good and how much I excelled in everything. It never was enough.
Wow.
And I'm finally now stepping into, I've been enough. I am enough.
Yes. So all of that.
Yeah.
Heaven, yes to all of that.
And that's what I want my daughters, I mean, all of my children, but I think more I envisioned my daughters, they are enough, and they need to know they're enough, and I have to show them that. I have to set the example.
Yes. I can tell, can you hear me? When you were leading the part about our children's children, your face did something different. You went to a different space. And it went from kind of lighthearted to leading to serious. And I think that you kind of explained what that was just now. Yeah.
You said it went lighthearted to serious?
Yes, lighthearted to like serious. Your whole face changed when you started talking about your grandbabies.
I kind of go into a little trance as I'm saying a meditation, that none of that was written down, just an idea of where I wanted to go.
Okay.
but that's kind of the concept of guiding through a couple rounds of breath work. You know, you get into a stage of love and joy and happiness and what you're feeling and what's stopping you. And, you know, the next one is what's stopping you from being that way now? What's holding you back from living that joy and that peace and that happiness?
Yeah.
And then the third one is seeing yourself now doing it and being that, now embodying, you know, not only the happiness, but getting over what was stopping you to get there.
Gotcha. Definitely gotcha. Okay. Well, I think this was amazing. I know that this circle has not been anything that any of us intended for this weekend, but Spirit definitely had a plan. Our ancestors had a plan, God had a plan, and I'm so glad that we didn't give up and that we pushed through in whatever form that we could. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for you all answering the call to bring your expertise as healers um, to the space. Fabiola, thank you for allowing us to use your space once again. And this has been amazing. Any closing remarks, ladies?
No, ma'am.
I might have one. I learned something the other day. It's really interesting. We're coming up on the cold and flu season and the weather's changing. So if you touch your heart and bring awareness to your heart and you breathe in for 5 seconds and out for 5 seconds for 3 minutes, that's 15 breaths, right? You do it. Bring awareness to your heart. You're creating a barrier in your immune system to protect you from the mitochondria, from inflammation, from infection for up to 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
So if we can do and be in head and heart coherence for a consecutive 3 minutes, we create a barrier, a protection in our bloodstream for up to 6 hours to protect us.
Wow. Wow.
Don't take my word for it. Go ahead and look it up. It's all scientifically proven.
I'm like, thank you for all of that information and knowledge. Definitely will be doing that. Nicole, feel free to pop that in typing later for everybody to kind of pay attention to. I thank you all for being here. All of my facilitators, just stay here for a second. To everybody else, thank you, Ashe, Namaste. Thank you for joining us for this first virtual Sistah Soul Care Circle. For those of you who've been wanting to be here, now you can't say you didn't know what it was. However, this is nothing like being in person, but we did our thing. And you all did an amazing job, Nicole and Katrina. And Fabiola, thank you for hosting us. Janine, we hope your daughter won the soccer game. You all take care and be well. And namaste.
Namaste.